Verbatim extracts from the speech of Sharjeel Imam, the kind of explosive statements he is making. He wants to cut India, break off India. He is one step away from joining ISIS. And Umar Khalid is saying कि मसाला तैयार है, हमारे पास broken bottles तैयार हैं, आपको जैसे ही riots होंगे आपको बता दिया जाएगा, इत्तला दे दिया जाएगा. Remember Shaheen Bagh? Disgruntled, hate-filled bigots blocking streets illegally, inconveniencing lakhs of commuters for no rhyme or reason.
Right. Shehzad Poonawalla with us, Dr. Ranganathan with us, and Sanjay Jha also with us, and Sumit Chandar also joins us. Dr. Ranganathan, we'll start with you. Sumit ji, namaste.
Look, Anand, the facts are right before us. Today, the Mr. Tushar Mehta read out verbatim from the explosive speeches made by these people, Umar Khalid and Sharjeel Imam, and they are devastating and scary. Sharjeel Imam and Umar Khalid, there is no ways about it. They are the symptoms of this disease that inflicts this nation. A stinging indictment of our education system, where those who should be studying and making something of their lives indulged in hate politics because it rewards them more than education does. It wasn't the speech of Kapil Mishra or Waris Pathan or Harsh Bandar or anybody else that was responsible for the Delhi riots that killed both Hindus and Muslims, but rather the actions of people like Tahir Hussain and the egging on. Did you even see the verbatim extracts from the speech of Sharjeel Imam? The way he's saying, chicken neck Musalmano ka hai, kaatna hai usko. The kind of explosive statements he is making, he wants to cut India, break off India. He is one step away from joining ISIS. And Umar Khalid is saying कि मसाला तैयार है, हमारे पास broken bottles तैयार हैं, आपको जैसे ही riots होंगे आपको बता दिया जाएगा, इत्तला दे दिया जाएगा. Is this what free speech is about? I'm sorry. Free speech has crossed the boundary into deliberate incitement, and it is no longer free speech. Now, the fact of the matter is, the charges against Umar and Sharjeel are for conspiring with Hussain, based on call records, meetings, and Hussein's own confession. And Umar's is a journey that began with his eulogizing the terrorist Burhan Mani. Have you seen his old video? Yes. Making out the terrorist killing as a judicial murder. And from there to Shaheen Bagh, and then to Delhi riots, Anand, is a lesson for all youngsters. Hate pays, but only for the shepherds. The lambs proceed to the slaughterhouse. And all along the way, they bleat. The fact of the matter is that hatred for Modi has transmogrified for these Sharia Bolsheviks into hatred for a plural, non-appeasing India. They speak for Rohingyas, for Palestinians, but are totally silent on a million Muslims stuffed in concentration camps by China. Ye hai inke morals, inka activism. Remember Shaheen Bagh? Disgruntled, hate-filled bigots blocking streets illegally, inconveniencing lakhs of commuters for no rhyme or reason. Right. No logical argument, no rationale, except to display a show of strength. Remember those slogans, Tera Mera Rishta Kya, La ilaha illallah, Hinduon se azadi, Kafiron se azadi, hum leke rahenge Jinnah wali azadi, Hindutva ki kabar khujegi, Shahada replacing the Ashok Chakra, children wanting to kill Modi and Shah. And Khalid and Imam were an active participants and abettors in all this.
But Dr. Ranganathan,
the problem in this country.
No, but Dr. Ranganathan, the Sharia Bolshevik terminology is an interesting one, and that is it is a world across phenomenon that is also happening. But Shehzad Poonawalla, one of the aspects would be that, was this a reaction to the Hindus are out to get us, or the BJP Hindutva party is out to get us? This is Hindu majoritarianism, and that's why this entire counter, or how would you want to look at what was orchestrated on the streets?
Ratan Lal.
And a larger question is, how was the hotbed of politics, intelligentsia, everybody clueless that this was brewing on the streets?
Ratan Lal, Ankit Sharma, Dilbar Negi, Rahul Solanki, Vinod Kumar, Dinesh Khatik, Sonu, Shivnath, Santram, all of these people were brutally murdered. This is the problem. The narrative is that this was an assault by Hindutva forces on some very poor victims which only came from one community. The fact of the matter is that this was an assault on Hindus, and I am not saying this. 2020, denying bail to Tahir Hussain, the court said this was a conspiracy to target Hindus. 2021, September, Delhi High Court, this was pre-planned and premeditated conspiracy against Hindus, conspiracy to burn Delhi. 2022, Delhi High Court, I am borrowing from Anand Ranganathan style, denied bail to Umar Khalid, saying prima facie allegations against him on UAPA were actually true. February 2022, Karkaduma Court, Sharjeel's statement is a threat to India's territorial integrity and sovereignty, and the court took cognizance of the UAPA and sedition cases. All of these things have been said. And by the way, one person who they will like, CJI Chandrachud, said that time and again when the matter was listed in Supreme Court, these people used to keep denying it and not go and argue the case there and take over and over again. They used to remove the matter from there. Why was that? This is because they wanted to present that this was a Hindutva assault on Muslims. Point number one. Point number two, forget all these people. Afzal Guru was convicted by court. Who stood with him? Kanhaiya Kumar. Naxals were called Shaheed by whom? By Supriya Shrinet. Naxalites ke saath ceasefire kar do is what the Telangana Congress chief has said recently. Who pleaded for Yaqub Memon after he was convicted by a court of law? Aslam Sheikh, who's from Sanjay Jha's Maharashtra government and the MVA. So this is the point that for vote bank Niti, they have also compromised with Rashtra Niti, and this is exactly what was done. They shielded the Islamists who were assaulting the Hindus, and it was a pre-planned conspiracy, just like in Malda against the Hindus in Delhi.
I'm going to come back to SHARJEEL, Imam. I'm going to, if what they have done is wrong, if the proof against them is undeniable, why is the conviction taking 5 years?
अरे ट्रायल भी शुरू नहीं हुआ है, कन्विक्शन की बात मत करो.
Yes, Dr. Ranganathan. Yeah, final word.
Yeah, you take your time. I don't interrupt you. And then please, I won't get more than 30 seconds. Please, I need 2 points to make. Now, as I said in the previous debate, Anand, ये बहुत नॉर्म हो गया है. कांग्रेस भक्त मेरे पास आते हैं एयरपोर्ट पे, कहते हैं सर हमारे पास लॉजिक रैशनल नहीं है, लेकिन कॉन्फिडेंस है झूठ बोलने का, और अगर आप हमें पकड़ेंगे तो हम आपको अब्यूज करेंगे. नाउ फॉर समवन टू से ऑन दिस पैनल कि ट्रायल ही नहीं हो रहा है. अरे भाई पिछले 4 साल से कोर्ट हैज टेकन कॉग्निसेंस ऑफ व्हाट उमर खालिद एंड शारजील इमाम डिड. द मैटर इज इन कोर्ट. दिस इज अ कंप्लीट कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ जुडिशरी इन द वे जुडिशरी इज फंक्शनिंग. नंबर 2, टू से द लॉजिक कि भाई ये एक कॉन्स्पिरेसी का केस है, टू से कि उमर खालिद दिल्ली में था ही नहीं. इट्स लाइक सेइंग आई आस्क यू अ सिंपल क्वेश्चन. तभी तो कहता हूं लॉजिक और रैशनल की प्रॉब्लम है यहां. ओसामा बिन लादेन था वर्ल्ड ट्रेड सेंटर के नीचे. क्या ट्रैफिक वो कर रहा था 9/11 को? ओसामा बिन लादेन था वहां पे. So by that logic, he wasn't even there in New York. How can he be responsible? तो वही कहता हूं ना, लोग आते हैं एक्ॉस करते हैं कि सर अब्यूज करेंगे, अगर एक्सपोज किया तो अब्यूज कर दूंगा, मेरा इलॉजिक और इरैशनल रहने दो. ये प्रॉब्लम है.
Well, illogic or irrational is not the fact is the Solicitor General, one sentence stayed with me, that it was not just a riot, it was a planned act against Bharat. It was against the Union of India, against the state. That is dangerous. And if there are campuses that are perhaps seeding such thoughts amidst students that this is kosher, this is okay to do, we have a problem, and that needs to be corrected. That needs to be addressed. Differences, opinions, etc. Okay, but what was played out in Delhi should not be repeated across our country at all. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Namaste.